Another episode of Dragon Maid. We got introduced to Kana last episode, which was fantastic. She is absolutely adorable, and I cannot wait to get more of her. Her and Toro have a very fun dynamic together. They also all mesh extremely well with Kobayashi, who is slowly coming around to becoming basically the dragon tamer herself, and having almost all of them. You know, I don't know how many it is that she needs to collect, but she's getting there. She's already at two, so it's looking pretty good for her. There's lots of things kind of built within the world in the background. Pretty cool, and it leaves me very excited to see what else we might have going forward. Hopefully you guys do enjoy. If you like it all, hit the like and subscribe. Do mean a lot to me. Feel free to stick around for the discussion. Leave me comments of this episode or series. Let's get going with Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid, episode 3. She's not sleeping in your bed today, at least. Never mind, they're just sleeping on the floor. It's too cramped in here. A little apartment for all of us. We gotta get a new place. You guys gotta get a real job. You might have to. You think their funds carry over from whatever world they're in? You think they have like a currency? We can use that here. Aww. That's not bad. You guys can land on the roof, that means. Oh, this is the one. This is the one. Can we afford it? I guess so. I guess that's why she was so cool with it. This is great too, because they don't ever have to hire like movers or anything. They can just carry everything on their backs, you know? Nice. It's like when you're going so fast in your car, like they get all splattered over the front bumper. Autopilot. Kana. Oh my god. I was gonna say I'd love to see that, but I don't know how that would come out. I don't know if I can say that. Or I don't know if I should say that. To be fair, she may have always lived alone, right? So she doesn't have to worry about it. Don't flip it on her like that. That's so fucked up. So manipulative. Photos. Nice. I was gonna say, let them read it. Learn a thing or two, maybe. Oh my god. I was gonna say, no way she would willingly. Well, let them be the judge of that. They'll praise you for sure. Traditional. Nice. Nice to know that they have their own size.
あ、誰かお風呂にあった着替えとタオル知らない？
私がちゃんとしまっておきました。
Oh.
服とタオルの箱、どれ？
Well, guess that's not happening. We still gotta hire people for this?
はい、お願いします。
We literally have dragons. Well, she got in the car. It's funny how amazed she is by a car when she can literally fly in the sky.
寝室。そしてここがトールとカンナちゃんの部屋。
Oh.
私たちの部屋？
二人で好きに使えばいいよ。
Your very own room.
お背中流しましょうか？
いや、いいよ。
トールに綺麗にしてもらうの好きなんですよね。
Yeah, but not in this way.
そうきたか。わかったよ。おいで。
Look at the look on her face.
人間の体は気に入らない？
これはこれです。
Hmm.
私も入る。トール様洗って。しょうがないですね。
狭い狭い。
I love how easy to invade everyone's space Kana's been so far. A bed big enough for the two of you.
に体洗ってあげる。
Huh?
こっちこっち。
Aww.
なんか洗車してる。
Yeah, it does. What if anyone just walks up here?
あ、ここ前のマンションじゃん。くそー、やっちまっ
Not ideal. What is happening?
トールうるさいんだけど。あれ？
Like doing construction, or do we just have neighbors who are noisy?
私ってうるさいイメージですか？
ごめんごめん。
小林、二日酔い痛い。
That's not.
しかしせっかくの休みの日にこれとは。
音は両隣と上の階からですね。苦情を言ってきましょうか。
Yeah, go scare him off.
たら殺害滅却人海にしてきます。
Ah.
右隣の佐々木部さん。
I love how it stops the moment we do that.
確かお隣のトールです。こんにちは。何してたんですか？料理よ。
No, I
ちょっ
don't.
と待ってて。
I don't.
はい。おす
What were you doing?
ございます。すみませんが、もう少し音を聞いてくださいね。
We literally just moved into a fucking complex with a bunch of fucking clowns. Oh, from the OP. So a mixture of them. Got it. Okay. That makes sense.
ハーデスがヘラクレスに踏みつぶされたような声ですね。
何そのフレーズ？いただき。
とにか
Sure.
く最後は上の階の曽根さん。
仕事でドリル使ってるんだよ。
ドリル？
木彫りの置物作って。
Oh. That's dope.
これいいですね。
お前らがうるさい。
うるさいって言う方がうるさいんです。皆さんどうしたんですか？ドリル音がうるさい。
Yeah, all of you combined makes it the worst fucking noise for everyone else here.
皆さんの声がうるさいです。
すみません。
人間は同じ過ちを繰り返す。
Hmm.
どしがたい。
Set them straight. Nope, not that way.
ちょっといいですか？外い音を出してほしくない時間帯を把握してスケジュールを組めばいいんじゃないでしょうか。
Yeah, that's an ideal plan, but typically that doesn't work.
小林さんいいんですか？奴らは学ばない猿から進化した生き物ですよ。
それ私もなんだけど。
Yeah.
静かすぎても嫌だしね。
Hmm. That's why it's such a wonderful thing to be able to live with them.
私はうるさいですか？
No. Not in, not in comparison to them, at least.
ですか。
She wouldn't have moved in a place with
そ
you
れ
if
を
that was
正
the
確に
case.
答えるのは難しいかな。こういう生活もありかなとは思ってる。
It's been fun so far, you know? Kana's literally been sleeping 80% of this episode. Don't you have to charge while you sleep? Aww.
会社の花見を断る口実にこの家に集まろうかって滝谷くんとね。
ええ、
Nice.
十分です。
Not
まあ
like.
そういう顔しないでよ。
私も知り合い呼んでいいですか？
知り合い？
Uh
商店街とかの？
いえ、ドラ
oh.
ゴン
Uh
え、
大丈夫です。みんな
あ
新しいドラゴンばかりです。
不安しかないな。ただいま。
ちゃんだね。こんばんは。
こんばんは。
いいゴスロリだね。
Here's a good one. Uh oh. Nope. You must change form before you go.
さ、この前渡した写真通り
The boy!
まったく
It was him. Alright, cool.
たやしたく
もう始めまし
I
た。
love the outlines for his
社
suit.
交辞令的な挨拶だな。
社交辞令。
人見知りな人でも関係なく挨拶できる魔法の言葉さ。
ものすごく適
Yeah, a little bit. Nothing too crazy.
これで最後です。あ、トールくん。どうもお久しぶりです。小林さん、ケツァルコアトルさんです。はじめまして。ルコアでいいよ。
Luko is a way easier name to say.
なんでもない。はじめまして小林です。
Focus.
どうかした？
その格好で歩いてきたんですか？
そうだけど。
それだと完璧に知女ですよ。
That's a crazy thing to say to somebody for the first time. As he's just beating on his track.
やってみます？一度切りつけたらバックステップ。そうそう。あ、そのモーションの時は言っちゃダメ。指揮して。
Oh my god. The mimics.
ああ、死んだ。
It's nice to see everyone enjoying themselves and getting along.
あの子には今まで
Her eyes are crazy.
あの子だけじゃなく、その仲間にも。
レコはさ、
ん？
私だってトールに感謝してる。
Don't tell her that.
私もあまり笑う方じゃなかったんで。本人の前じゃ言わないけど。
酒？いいけど、一応呪いのチェックさせてね。
呪い？
ルコアさん昔、酒が原因で神の座を追われたんです。同僚に呪いのかかった酒を飲まされて、酔っ払った勢いで妹を。
言わないでよ。花の私はこんなの論がいい。
やめろ手元が来る
いやいや、昨今の若い美形型。
The standard conversations when we get drunk.
酔うとえらく人が変わるね。
Yeah.
はい。
Kind of still sleeping.
なんなら脱げ。
Shut your eyes.
やめろ前が見えんおい
体動いちゃう人いるよね。
Really fun. Again, as always. Cute moments with all of us getting to move in together. Awesome getting to introduce a bunch of other dragons, meshing our two species, I guess, together in a way, but all of our friend groups and stuff, and having everybody kind of come together really for the first time here is really sweet, and it just made for some fun, interesting, and crazy moments to see the different connections and chemistry and everything that each other are going to kind of have, while revealing a little bit here or there, maybe things to understand a little bit of the new characters specifically that get involved here. They don't really push a lot of the narrative stuff that maybe we've been building a little bit towards, of understanding the dragons in their own world and everything, that much past where we're really at already. So there's not going to be too much to latch onto from that front. But I thought it was really sweet, especially, you know, somebody like Kobayashi or somebody like Toru, I guess we can say, having the concerns almost that she's becoming this burden, or she's somebody that maybe Kobayashi doesn't really want around, and she's just been acting out in ways that are almost forcing her to have her around, or she's almost trapping her in some sort of way. But getting that reassurance, you know, from her that that's not necessarily the case, but also seeing, you know, firsthand, going out of our way so we can move into a place so that everybody can have their own space and we're not all cramped and on top of each other, and all of that, just, it goes a long way. It's similar to the nice side that we saw of Kobayashi from the beginning, going out of her way and buying things for Toru, buying like new clothing for her, showing her things, teaching her new things, like trying to really get her accustomed to this world so that she can enjoy her time and have a lot of fun. And it's really sweet, and I like it. I really love the dynamic of our three living together here. I wonder if we'll ever go a route where we bring in any of the other members and we all start living together. Lukoa, I know is one, and then I know there's another dragon who we haven't been introduced to yet. I find it hard to believe Fafnir would actually be living with us at any point, and especially the other guy that we work with. So I wonder if there would be something happening where we somehow get everybody into one, but it probably wouldn't be that way. It's probably just going to be our main three here, and then the others are just going to hang out a lot because we're friendly, and always coming over, but pretty cool regardless. Set the tone right away of everybody kind of bumping into each other and being on top of each other to indicate, you know, we have no space and we got to find somewhere to go. Apartment hunting. It's not the easiest thing. It's not that easy to also figure out exactly what you love, but once she sees them having so much fun on top of the roof, having this big open space, a space where they can go out of their way, be out of the sights a little bit of some other people, and go into their own form and everything too, it gives them some space where she's like pretty happy about it. It's fun seeing all of them just cleaning up and packing everything up. Learning a little bit about it. I love kind of just the constant cuts to her looking at this before we end up getting to see her actually eating it, but also while we just have this whole background. It's like, look at her, this whole background of what's going on and this conversation and stuff that the two of them have. The sight of the two of them cleaning each other is crazy. But Kobayashi has the luxury of living alone, so it doesn't matter if she's a little bit messy, while Tori is a little bit of a clean freak here. Finding the photos of her when she was younger, really, really cute. Finding the Maid book and everything too. Old Maid costume. It's typical things you'd find, you know, things that you forget almost that you have or you never really thought of, or especially if somebody moves in with you, say after you've been living somewhere for a long period of time, and then you go through and you clean things out, you find a whole bunch of things that you maybe don't necessarily remember. That good old feeling of packing up something that you actually needed beforehand. You hate to see it. I love how Kana finally gets to ride in the car and gets all excited about that. And we move into a new place. You guys get your own room. Congrats. We asked for 3 bedrooms. I guess we only got 2, but it is what it is. It's not the worst situation. Convincing Zer to let her come in and actually let her clean. You have some restrictions and everything too. Kana wants to barge her away. I love her trying to pay her back though and letting her be cleaned in this form instead. Really sweet. Feels like she's washing a car. Yeah, I see it. Going to the old apartment's crazy. Introduction of neighbors, finding out a bunch of them are loud. I love the noise of being like, what is that? And it just sounds like an instrument because you can hear somebody's playing it, but it sounds like somebody's drilling, and it sounds like you hear a bunch of these things in the way that we're able to relate and connect all of them. I'm just cooking. What are you talking about? There's no way it can be like that. She walks out and it's fucking loud as hell. It's like, what were you even doing in there? The music, crazy. And then, of course, you're using this and you're drilling, and then all of them get into fights that each other are too loud. In reality, all 3 of them are making everybody else's life fucking hell. Forming a plan, you know, about timings and when people do things typically would be smart, but it's not the most realistic of things to actually occur. I mean, I guess the most realistic thing is the complex itself having some set of rules that you know, within this amount of time, you're allowed to make as much noise as you kind of want, but it's still over the top for what they're kind of doing. That it causes some problems. It's not the greatest situation. I love all of them just laying down and sleeping together. Toru kind of reflecting on the state of their own relationship and where they're at and getting that reassurance that it is okay. Kana can't find a comfy place to sleep until she goes to Toru's lap. Really cute. And then we try and get out of the flower viewing party or whatever it is. Kana's hair, so cute. But trying to get out of it. And we end up throwing a party where we get everybody else involved. I love him showing up in his dragon form. And he switches. I'm so happy we get to see the boy. Everybody else gets so concerned over him. But he's just worried about protecting his treasure, which they make very apparent, which is funny when they're playing the game later, and he goes after the treasure. He kind of has the obsession with it, and it ends up just being a mimic. Not the greatest thing. Lukoa, we get to meet her. She has really crazy eyes. She fits the mold of all the other dragons, but he learned to play the games. Kind of backseating him a little bit, but teaching him at the same time. It's really cool. Her eyes are so insane. She has some bad histories before with her and drinking. It's not the greatest thing. Something happened. They took her sister, so I'm not even going to get into it. Shield your eyes. Really funny. And then that played like Mario Kart and having to lean back and forth while they do so. Typical thing you do, especially with a racing game. Really, really sweet. Not too much overall for me to really add, but I enjoyed it quite a bit, and I hope you guys did as well. If you liked it all, like and subscribe to me. Lots of me feel free to check out the videos and channel. If you comments of this episode of series, I'll be back for episode 4 very soon. I hope you guys have a great one. Peace.